because I have the blinds open using natural sunlight. That's what I'm doing today. Sorry about the glare with the glasses. I don't really want to take them off because it gets the blue light filter thing going, and that's not cool. But what I did want to talk to you guys about, I guess I could get up and move over there and probably grab my other whiteboard. Yeah, so we're going to pause this for just a second. Starting now. Okay. Told you I'd come right back. Okay. First, yesterday. Yesterday was when I did it. Yesterday I was did a little stream with my buddy Rich. Talked about that in the last video. Well, sort of the last video. And also met some other really awesome content creators. You have to check out Sarah at Mindful Exposures. She just started her channel. So please, 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 please go show her some love, okay? And also Didactic, which I'm already subscribed to. Some of you may be as well. And some of you may be subscribed to Paul at What the Vlog TV because he's got like 17K subscribers. So awesome, awesome stuff. He just did one this morning called Spell Etymology. It talks about Lucifer and the etymology and the what he calls spell etymology, which breaks down like not just the word itself, but the symbolism behind the letters in the word and how it relates to the word, and just like awesome stuff. Okay. So also shout out to my boy Rich at 007. Love you, babe. We had such a good stream. It was like so long, but it was so awesome. We talked about so much stuff, and I do apologize for interrupting. Like, I talk over people sometimes. It's one of my worst habits when it comes to conversating. Sometimes I'm trying to get better at it, but everybody was like really cool about that. All of us did it a couple of times. Either way, it was awesome. I do apologize for that. I'm working on it, guys. You know that. The next thing that was like super important that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Some of you probably listen to the podcast. Some of you haven't. That's okay. My last podcast, I talked about content and content as it relates to like here on YouTube and creating it, and when creating content goes wrong in regards to let me get a tissue. Kleenex, or in regards to like your subscribers and their interactions with you or other subscribers for that matter. This is an actual experience that I had just very, very recently, because I do watch a lot of true crime channels. I am always making comments. It's part of what you do when you're on YouTube or, just any social media platform in general. You comment. That's what you do. That's why we're on there. Interaction. Anyways, so I'm in the comment thread of this particular true crime chat, and me and the creator go back and forth about a particular issue which we agreed to disagree on. That part of the debate, beautifully executed. Awesome. The next part of the thing, which was no longer a debate, was an interaction between me and another subscriber or another watcher or whatever. And that is why I'm going to do the comment thread readout. Why I did not do it last night was because obviously I want to make sure there's a decent amount of people in there, as well as be considerate of other content creators during their live streams and not try to steal their thunder per se. And seeing as how this particular true crime creator was live streaming at that time, actually started after I did, but it's not that big of a deal. But I decided to go ahead, since there wasn't nobody in the live stream at that moment, and they were going live, I just decided to go ahead and nip it there in the bud. And that's why I uploaded the video, I think it was this morning, to tell you guys, like, I'm still doing that comment thread readout today. That's happening. So I'm probably going to do it on StreamYard again so that it'll upload to YouTube simultaneously. But afterwards, I'm going to do a discussion about that readout, because I'll probably not have the comments on during the live stream of the readout. Maybe not. We'll see. Because it's hard for me to do both at the same time unless I have a lot of moderators or whatever. And also because I would like to keep it to where when we're over on Telegram. So you'll have to get Telegram, and find me on Telegram. And it's called the Mad World Subbies Hangout, and that's where we'll have the discussion. You also have to be a subscriber here to get in over there. I mean, really, if you guys can do little fickle things for people on Patreon and actually pay for that, then the least you can do is subscribe here if you want to get in on the conversation over there. It's not asking too much, really. It's not. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about there. And then also we can do, like, you guys can ask me whatever you want to over there as well. Any kind of personal questions. I will answer them. So long as they're not, like, rude or too personal. But obviously, if you watched the live stream yesterday, there's pretty much nothing even personal that I won't disclose to you guys if asked, and then because I feel like every person has a story to tell, and that story has a learning experience to be obtained from it. So to not share with others is doing a disservice to humanity in itself, because you are not letting them progress by sharing your experiences with them and enabling them to have insight on matters where they may not have. So, that's my little tidbit on that. So, whenever you guys, see, I don't know how some of y'all's, I haven't talked to some of my subscribers in a while, so, like, you need to let me know, like, what days, or if you guys like daytime streams, nighttime streams, weekend streams, what day is best for you. I'm sure some of you are religious and have religious practices and worship services that you attend, so I'm pretty flexible. I work around those. I used to attend church from the house, so that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story, period. I might be mixing some paint for the most part today. I don't really know. It's been crazy in my personal life. So aside from doing, this is kind of how I escape all of that. It's like, I'm going to go downstairs and do my videos, or I'm going to record, or I'm going to edit, or I got to do some research. Like, that's how I escape it. It's been really stressful lately. So, like, being able to have this outlet, period, to be able to just get some of that out is really good. Just don't let it get the best of you. Don't let people troll you and get the best of you. Like, goodness, don't do that. Just, you gotta let shit that people say fly over your head. But I did not do that in that debate, and that's why I'm doing another podcast, and we're discussing this now before I do the comment thread readout, because, like I said, second half of that thing that ended up not being a debate in the end was awful. It's clearly a case of where, like, I definitely let my emotions get the best of me, given the circumstances and what was said. At that moment, I felt like what I said was what I said, and I still feel like what I said was what I said. I'm not going to apologize. I'm really not. Because at the end of the day, once I found out what I found out about that person, so you'll have to watch the comment thread readout while we discuss all of this, but once I found out what I found out, I felt like, should I apologize for saying that? Because, no, honestly, I'm going to wait it out and see if I'm right about what I saw, and confirm that, yes, this person is in fact a actual person and not a bot. And if this person is actually the person behind the account, and their mama raised them like that, then, like, maybe their mama needs to holler at me, because we need to have some words. I'm just saying, like, do you know what your kids are doing right now? When you let your kids get on YouTube, first of all, parents of children under the age of 13, if you are letting your kid get on your phone and on your YouTube account, do you know what they're doing on your YouTube account sometimes? Do you know what they're trolling? They're probably trolling other people. And in the comment thread, they're trolling people from your account, making you look like a jackass sometimes. And y'all know, some of y'all kids, I know you're doing that. Some of y'all parents know that you're letting your kids use your YouTube accounts. Don't play with me like that. Second of all, there is an app for people under 13. It is called YouTube Kids. That is why they have that app. I highly recommend, if you are a child 13 and under, that you promptly erase the YouTube app, the main YouTube app, off of your phone, and install the YouTube kids app. Because honestly, you're messing a lot of shit up over here. They even had to put in a whole little law called the COPPA law in effect because y'all want to get on your parents' accounts, troll other people. Then we get in trouble for shit that we had on our pages, on our channels, that is affecting you in some type of way, when in all reality, your little ass shouldn't be on Facebook, social media, all that shit any damn way. So, there's that. I mean, really. And you can ask my kids, you can ask both of my kids how I felt, how I still feel about social media and its presence in children and teenagers' lives. It's horrible. Hate it. Can't stand it. Wish we'd never had a smartphone ever. Mean that. Sort of. Because I like to vlog. But you know what I mean. I could do that without a phone. I could get a GoPro and I could do it without one. Like I said, I didn't even have an Instagram until like 2 years ago. So, you know, I'm really not into that. I'm really not into the social media thing that much. So, that is for sure. Before I do anything though, I've got to go get me some tan and stuff because I'm totally out. Can't stand being pasty looking, and that's what happens when you live in a basement for extended periods of time and you don't come out of the house because you don't want to interact with people because people are no longer what they seem to be or used to be in the past. And I know because I'm not human. I'm hybrid. So, and y'all can think whatever I want to think. Y'all want to think. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, people is like, look at me all the time like, Emma, you're crazy. Why would you say stuff like that out loud? Now people think you're crazy. And, you know what that means? That means less people that I'm going to have to interact with and get stressed out by. If they think I'm crazy, they're going to avoid me. And that's okay. That's awesome. It really is. So, and with that being said, look, have you guys ever seen Grandma's Boy? You know that part in the movie where like JP is standing in the hallway and he doesn't want to get caught, and he pulls up his thing and he's like, "You can't see me." I always do that every time I wear this, especially every time I wear this particular little cardigan. I always do that. I'm like, look, because he's like trying to blend into the wall with his string back. So, I hope that has made your day a little brighter and at least put a smile on your face, even if it's only temporary. Hell, if it works, then put it on loop and play it back over and over, because mental health is important. Laughter gets rid of depression. It's a proven fact. So does sunlight. Go out there. Photosynthesize like a plant, okay? Be cool like a plant. Chill under the sun, okay? And then I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I'll see you guys soon, right? Much love. One love. Good vibes.